Hi guys, it's Dagonet, and I am back here again, plying my trade, trying to see if I can level Chad Fist. And first thing right out of the gate is I need to adjust some microphone here. So let me get that taken care of before I blast everyone's ears out. I think that might be a little better. Yeah, let's try that, and yeah, we'll go over there. All right. So tonight I thought we would go ahead and try to do some of the dungeons, the regular leveling, but also Chad is birthed during the 10th anniversary event. And so I wanted to go ahead and see if I couldn't check Chad out and run the level 15 quest with him and get the dragon mount or appearance, because I think you turn into the mount actually when you fly and everything. So we're going to try that tonight. So that'll be kind of the game plan, depending upon how long it takes, because I think when I was running one of my other characters through the quest line earlier this afternoon, there were a whole lot of people standing around trying to do that quest. So once it's done, then we'll come back and talk to Momodi, because we have a dungeon into the Copper Hell to do. And so let's go ahead and run that. Before we go too much further, I wanted to let people know that I am having some difficulty with Instagram, lo and behold. So I don't know whether my information is actually broadcasting on Instagram or not, but my Facebook, Dagonet Gaming Facebook page, and my Twitter accounts are both active at the moment. And so we'll go with those for the time being, because we've got, I know that I can probably update information on streaming times and stuff like that on those until Instagram decides that I'm a real person and not a bot, or not trying to pull the wool over people's eyes and all that fun stuff. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm dealing with at the moment. And I am now going to go hunt for the person I need to speak with in order to start the quest line. And she's not this direction, she's the other way. So we'll go running that direction. And no, I don't want to go back there. I'm going to sprint, though, as fast as he can sprint. Up, I walked right by her. There she is. All right, let's start the quest. Kippa Jakya is looking a worried sister. She isn't a worried sister. This quest is available for a limited time only, and that's why I wanted to take care of it. So I'm going to go ahead and accept it. You're an adventurer by the looks of you. Perhaps you could assist me. Well, I'll give it a shot. I am Kippi Jakya. Oh, a random name generator. Reporter for Gridania's leading tabloid, The Raven, and I'm in need of help. Please, pray hear me out. Okay, I'll listen to you. You see, my brother recently wrote saying that he wished to meet me in Ulda during the Rising celebration. That's the 10th anniversary thing. However, the appointed hour has come and gone, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. Oh, okay. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and I'm beginning to worry. If it isn't too much trouble, may I ask you to help me find him? Yeah, of course. I'm in your debt. Now, my brother's a youth of 16 by the age of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he had aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you know of him, if not crossed paths. And no, not familiar with the name. I haven't run into him, sorry. Aye, well, it would be too much of a coincidence, I suppose. At any rate, if he isn't in the city, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, I suppose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. If you could focus on this area, I'll speak with those in the quicksand. Afterwards, let us reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Of course. See ya. All right. So there are three people we need to talk to, and they're all within very short distance. You're going to find that they have the quest part above their head, but fair warning, there's there's at least one other quest person in the same general area, and so it's a little tough to find the right three. So this one happens to be one of them. She's directly across from the area. So greetings, adventure. How may I assist you? And I give her a spiel. Oh, Nagi, I understand. He is doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction if you can track the man down, that is. I'm afraid I don't know where his whereabouts at present. All right, so we talked to her. There are two others. Both of them are in the back here. And we'll waltz by the cat girls that are dancing. So this one here is a quest. That's not one of the quest givers or one of the quests that you want. You notice this one has like duck feet. That's one of the guys you need to talk to. So we'll talk to Duck Feet Brad. Something I can do for you, adventure. If you've business with Bran, best state it quickly. This Gaz has leads to follow and incidents to investigate for the Harbor Herald. Ah, okay, he's another newspaper person, I guess. So we give him the info. I see, with apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on an upcoming piece on the Rising. Of course you are. Why, just earlier I was interviewing the ever enigmatic wandering minstrel who got another unusual adventure in the offing. The Letter Forest, he calls it. If that piques your interest, I recommend you go and see the man. He's at the Gold Court over on the Step of Thal. Well, we'll get to him, but we got to find the third person. And let's see, I think the third person's back over here. And kind of off on one side. Ah, there's the third person. Excuse me, I gotta make sure that you have a duck over your head. Yes, you do. Okay. Highlander Adventurers, the third. Something you need? Why are you staring at those scantily clad cat girls? Oh, I know the sprightly lad. Couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. What with talk of bandits prowling the road of late, I can't help but worry. Okay, so he's doing work for the Wandering Minstrel. If you talk to the man on the Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. So let's go talk to the dude up here. And this is a Gold Court, and I see the duck feet over here, so we'll run over to the duck feet and try to find a way to click on him. There we go. Greetings, friends. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer. How might this minstrel be of service? Okay, I gotta give him my spiel. So Nagi's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with a task, and I have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard on the occasion of this Rising celebration, I am hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another, and all may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from outside of Ulda, I have dispatched a chocobo carriage. Nagi is escorting said carriage. When he contacted me on Link Pearl, as opposed to LinkedIn, I don't know, a while ago, he said that they had emerged from the Twelves Wood on their way back to Ulda. Given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but I might trouble you to look for them. I would go myself, except I am in need here at present. Of course you are, because you got your stuff hanging all over. I'm truly grateful in case it helps. The carriage was meant to pass through Black Brush Station, so perhaps you could take your search to that area. I pray that nothing has befallen them. All right, so we got to go to... no, first we need to talk to his sister, Kipa. Kipi? Let's go find Kipi. Do, 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 do. And she is in the front of the... Okay. Yeah, she's hanging out over here. There she is. There you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi? Naji? Escorting your carriage for the minstrel, so that's the way of it. As suggested, let us take ourselves to Black Brush Station and try searching in the vicinity. Okay, we will do just that. And I know that I can teleport over to Black Brush Station, so I'm going to do that right now. Boom! 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 There I am. Yeah, okay. And where is she? Oh, she's hanging out over here. Chad, no sooner did I arrive that this man came running out of breath. Which one? Midland Merchant, I gather, huh? Yep. You're an adventurer. Thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Quiveran Manse. They've fallen on a chocobo carriage over by the clutch. The carriage only had one guard, and he was so sorely outnumbered. Please, you must help him. That must be Naji. With me, Chad. Of course. I'll go follow her. Run, 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 run. No, we don't have to run. They actually teleported us there. That's cool. Oh, this guy must be Naji. Damn it. There's no end to them. We have you now, you stubborn little shite? Who's calling him little? I mean, look at the three of you guys. Alright. Enough. Leave my little brother alone, or 12 as my witness. You'll receive such a thrashing as you've never known. From this fearsome adventure here, that is. Yeah, throw me under the bus, thanks. Okay. I'll look grimacing. And they're all like, that's no ordinary man. Retreat! And I like the way they just go poof and disappear, right? It's like, ah. Are you all right, Naji? Yeah, I guess, yeah. I'm sorry I didn't come when I said I would, sister. Rest assured I'm not too badly hurt. That's a relief. I'll take a proper look at your wounds back in the city. It seems you're an adventurer too. Thank you for your help. What's your name, if I may ask? Chad Fist. But you can call me Chad. Chad Fist, I'll remember that. To send your foes running without even drawing your weapon. You're clearly a great adventurer. I don't know about that. I still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. Yeah, kid, stand on your old feet. My approval? But first things first, Brent and I have delivery to make for the Rising. Now, doesn't Brent look like the dude that you originally see on the Chocobo carriage when you're coming into your very starting city, whether it's Ul'dah or wherever? That's the same dude. If you'll excuse us, we will hurry back to Ul'dah. Let us head back as well. I had a mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case. And everyone goes, yeah, right, okay. All right, so talk to her. Now we're back at the gold court. Yay! Wandering minstrel. Got to speak to you. Cutscene. Welcome back, my friends. Pleased I am to see that Naji is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me now they now have all the letters. With this, we may proceed with the letter forest as planned. Thank you, Naji. I'm so sorry I'm late. You see, and it's a long story. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Were it not for Chad, there's no telling what might have become of the letters and Brent. In the end, I was utterly useless. Well, not entirely, but okay. So that's how it happened. As Naji's client, allow me to thank you as well for coming to his aid. Of course. I nod. That being said, my boy, you were far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There was no need to belittle yourself so. Of course not. Well, Chad didn't need to rely on anyone's. No, he drove off the bandits with nary more than a stern look. I couldn't hold a candle to him. Yeah, it's, Chad just went, and it was all over with, right? Like him, I want to be able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventure worth the salt. And without help. There's a theme here. Tell me, Naji, all this time have you been working alone, even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. If I am to be the kind of adventure you approve of, I must be able to handle anything by myself. I see. Blink, blink. If that's what you believe, then I can't consent to you being an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. Oh no! I'm out of work. What? But you were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. I'm working so hard to succeed, to prove to you that I have what it takes, but now you've developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over. And it begins with pondering why you first embarked upon this path. All right, sister, I'll think on this. She's sorely disappointed, you can tell. Little brother. In cutscene. And now I gotta talk to her. All right. I'm sorry you had to see that, Chad. What? Just your little brother. Despite how it may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. Can't a guy just adventure without the fuss? No, of course not. Let's see. He has to have a big sister along for the ride, right? To succeed and be happy, after all, I know better than any how hard he works. God, can't talk again tonight. Unless he changes his ways, however, he is like to die somewhere out there. And even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle when dressing his wounds. If he could just focus on what actually matters, instead he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. All right, as part of the quest line, and I get to talk to her again because we're not done. This one ends in the Rising Phoenix whistle, and so we got to go through the whole part in order to get the mount for this. Okay. Kipa Jakya is again looking at Worried Sister. This quest is available for a limited time only. Yeah, okay. If truth be told, no matter what Naji wants to do, it is my intent to support him. Of course it is. In his life, after all, and no one else's, it isn't my place to interfere. No. Be that as it may, if he is sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Oh, you are going to interfere after all. Okay. Loath though I am to impose until my brother has found his answer, might I trouble you to keep an eye on him? Oh, I get to babysit now, huh? Please take it as a request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and is more dangerous still who spurns help? Yes, of course. That's the minstrel asking. Like Keepa, I do not wish for Naji to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. All right, you both have like strong-armed me. I guess I'll have to do it. Thank you. And now, then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild, but I will see you again, anon, if you'll excuse me. All right, off to the Weavers Guild. And Naji set off this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We leave him in the capable hands, my friend. All right, and I'm going to go over to the exchange now. Let's see. And we can go this way. Run, 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 run. I know that I ran all over the Timbuktu in here, so I've got the stone, so I could have like just transported over to the Weavers Guild, but nah, we're running. Chad hasn't been out for a few days. He needs the exercise. Okay. Hey, Naji. Oh, it's you, Chad. What is it? Well, here's the short of it. I gotta babysit you. It's that so. I'm sorry. This is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Yeah, like my sister bade me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kipi, has looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. Oh, poor guy. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places, and from here I heard tales about adventures and came to admire them. Upon learning of the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to the village in the mountains where our aunt lived. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope, she used to say, and I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work, but she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that, I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others. That I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. When in doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It would be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister, people who aren't adventurers but are familiar with them. Who in Ulda would fit that description? Okay, about the face of the Adventurers Guild, Mahmoudi. How about the local purveyor of information? I think you have to like buy that, and yeah, I think the mafia is involved there. How about a business with extensive dealings with adventurers? Let's try that one. See what he says. You mean the House of Splendors? The place that offers quality gear in exchange for services? I better not. Horror stories are rife of people who make the mistake of indebting themselves to the house, becoming forever indentured. Uh-oh. That's the mafia. How about I go to Miss Momodi, the face of the Adventurers Guild? Okay, he knows better. In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once. Now, just as a warning, I already knew that it was Momodi he needed to talk to, but I wanted to see if you could actually go and try some of the other quests or some of the other people, and it's like, nope, that doesn't work. All right, and coming up here, we can go to the Adventurers Guild because we're in the Weavers Guild. So, Adventurers Guild, where are you? There it is. Take me away. go up the stairs. We like the scenic route, yeah. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be all right. Oh, you know what? I didn't need to talk to her. I'm going to exit. Yes. Uh, yeah, I need to talk to him over here. There we go. I forgot I had a quest for her. Went right over to her. I still remember when I first came here to sign in. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home, and I come all the time for crumpets. They make them so springy and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now isn't the time for that. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Mimoti. He likes crumpets. Cutscene. Well now, if it isn't Chad and Naji, to what do I owe the pleasure of both of your companies today? I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. And he explains. And she comes back and says, the misconception you've developed about being an adventurer, that's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try as I might to figure it out, I keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insights. He's desperate, you can tell. Come on, Mimoti. Cut him a break. This is just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Naji, suppose you failed to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up on being an adventurer? Would it all be meaningless? No. Shock. Horror. Dramatic 16-year-old. Let me think. From this here counter, I indeed seen off many an adventure, each and every one unique, with dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common, a reason for first embarking upon their journey. Chad, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventuring life? I wanted to see the world. That's it, Chad. Way to come through. Hee hee, how very like you. Keep that reason close to your heart now, you hear? I wonder what it would have happened if I said it's a secret. And you, Naji, what inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I heard about adventures from my sister and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. Then isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no? You have a reason all your own. Shock. Mull it over. Think, kid. By the 12, I see now, at some point my desire to prove myself to Kipi had displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. Very good. That's a misconception Kipi wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Waiting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself, mind, but it's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. That's true. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Well, that's enough for me today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Naji. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Mimoti. Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy, doing what you do. Yes. Bye. Come on, Naji. And she's so happy. In cutscene. Okay, let's see. I gotta talk to Naji. Thank you too, Chad, for accompanying me. I think I know what to say to Kipi now. And loath though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I'd like your help with. You see, the letters we collected in Limsa Lominsa, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. By now, that letter should be on display at the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister. I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. All right, over to the Gold Court again. Thank you, Baron Beanie. I knew it was you. All right, there's the minstrel. Welcome back. Dare I hope you were able to find the answer? Yes, I'm happy to say Miss Momodi helped me come to a realization. And when I go to speak with my sister, yada, yada, yada. I see, I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Very well, let's all search together, the more swiftly to find it. Of course, Chad. Now, there are letters scattered all over this room, but I know where this particular one actually is. There's a letter with a quill drawing. There's over here, there's another letter with a chocobo carriage drawing, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for this one. Letter with a blue chocobo drawing. There we go. Interact. Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of birdsong and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Down deep, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now, in hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you at all share in my desire to make the uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Wench in Limsa Lominsa. Eagerly do I await your coming. A letter recruiting adventurers bears a drawing of the blue chocobo. It must be the missive Naji is looking for. Why, yes, it is. Now, I have not gone over to Loma Lima Bean in order to figure out what it is that this person is looking for, but that might be something to do. No luck over here so far. How about you? Here's a blue chocobo letter. Hand it over. A blue chocobo. Yes, this is the one. Okay. All that's left now, then, is to talk to Keepy. Do you know where she is? As a matter of fact, she went to the Weavers Guild, saying that she had business there. Thank you, Mr. Minstrel. Perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Yeah, she's a clothes fiend, right? Okay, for this too, might I trouble you to accompany Naji? Afterwards, I ask that you tell me how events unfold. I shall await you at the Ruby Road Exchange. Yes, of course. See you, bye. All right. And it just so happens that we're not that far from the Weavers Guild. It's just on the other side over here. So run. There he is. Not G. Ah. Not G. Ah. You here too, Chad? I must confess, I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. Cutscene. Hi, sis. Oh dear, you came to find me? My apologies for taking so long. So, Naji, were you able to find the answer? To begin with, I want you to look at this. It's a blue chocobo, just for you. An explorer is assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others, but a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I've decided that I'll answer the invitation. Then this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone? Nod yes. I had wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden, and in my obsession I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. Very good, kid. To see what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me, and I was able to remember this thanks to Miss Momodi and Chad. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reason. Is that all right with you? Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Shock and awe. Okay, do you remember what you once told me, Naji, shortly before the calamity struck? Nope. That was a long time ago, sis. So she's going to remind him. Did you interview adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to? That's young Naji. Hey, you never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? Never, ever. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer, too. Good job, kid. Well, that's a fine aspiration as any, but do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like the Tales, perhaps? Oh, no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all. Oh, yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of people, and when I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. Aw, heart-rending story. For that boy to spurn help for want of my approval, I couldn't bear to see it, and in order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardship, but you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others, and instead take things as they come. Squint. Okay, I guess. I understand. So long as you are true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. Remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. And she stares right at me. Relying on others doesn't make you lesser adventurer, and if anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Chad? Wholeheartedly. Oh, yes. Explain it to her, Chad. Okay, understood, Keepy. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition in Limsa Lominsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I shall give you these garments to you now. But I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. For me? Thank you so much, sister. And I must thank you, too, Chad. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep on working hard to be like you. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Till next time. Or the next tune, I have to go through this. All right, Chad. You seen the siblings off, safe in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relay to him the tale's happy conclusion. Okay. Just like Killa Cam said, gotta go through the long route. Let's see, where is this guy? He's on the road exchange. Yeah, that's the right way. While we were running around, it got really dark in the city. It's like, it's nighttime. Look at the fireworks. That's cool. All right. Where is this guy? There he is. Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Naji and Kipi? You got it, Mr. Wandering. I see, pleased am I to hear that. When we first set out on our journeys, 'tis usually the simplest of reasons, yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such time, if we can but remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Naji shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. These events have inspired a new verse in me, a verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds and hopes of those who see them off. Okay, this next part was kind of a cool surprise, but it went on for a while. So sorry about that. I had a schedule here, but this ought to be fun. Play that note. Play that music. Play that music. Chad, what happened? And he wakes up on a ship. And the ship's steering itself. Greetings, warrior of light. And suddenly, a familiar face appears. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream, a flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. I know that most of you already know this, but for those who don't, Naoki Yoshida is the lead game designer for Final Fantasy XIV. So this is his own little personal thing, 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes, since we set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many an adventure along the way. If truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so, days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on, and it is thanks to my wonderful comrades and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now, I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile, but even when it is with a frown, you tell me that you're still enjoying yourself. Except all the people on Twitter aren't. They're like chewing on him about the current expansion not being very fun. But 'tis no exaggeration to say that I derive all of my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. You're welcome. He gets a smirk. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier if we could keep walking it together. And as you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your sides, matching you step for step. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Blink. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. There's a mark. Together we have built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. And Chad has to come too. Back with the minstrel. I dare say Donji is aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kipi will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope that you do as well, my friend. If you would lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, white. All right, here we go. By morning light the journey starts, a trill of hope within our hearts, on westerly winds to river song into the world where we belong. Go on, Naji, get on that boat. Above fields of white, an azure sky, sunset storm, a crimson fire. Jewels glitter on pitch black veil, a new day dawns, so goes the tale. And there she is interviewing Momodi. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. Chad is all a wonder. Fireworks! Where you will go, whom you will meet, what you will see, there is no telling what the future holds for anyone. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this. The bond you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind, they shall one day spur you forward. So pray continue walking your path, wherever your journey leads. I shall be praying for your happiness, of course. Why, thank you, Mistral. I'm just going to sit here and zone out on the fireworks for a moment. And there goes Naji. With the memories shared, yet all our own, as one we brave frontiers unknown. Thank you for 10 years. And let's see, we get the potpourri, and we get the Rising Phoenix with Thwithel. And a little gill. You now have access to the letter forest of the Gold Court. Speak with the tender station there to read the letters. Additionally, you have also unlocked the Kupo Kupo Adventure minigame on the steps of Nald. Speak with Nenora at the Ruby Road Exchange to play. This, along with other minigames, may also be played by opening the toy chest in any inn room. Cool. All right, so I unlocked the... Yay! Let's see, what's in my bag? I've got my Rising Phoenix. You can now summon the Rising Phoenix mount, except I can't ride a mount yet. We'll get there, don't worry. Okay. And that concludes that special little side adventure. So the rest of the evening, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take Chad out and do some more leveling. And to start that off, I've got a quest to pick up from Mamodi. But I think what I'm going to do is take a quick break and before I go chat with her, because I know it's a cutscene and we're going to get into it. So I'm just going to park here for a moment, and I will be back in probably about 5 minutes. Stay tuned. And I'm talking to myself, aren't I? Okay. Never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed, of course, and neither did Papa Sean, which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. I gotta stop hitting the mute button when I go on my break. I don't trust the setup yet. I'm gonna have to. I'm using Twitch streaming lab, and that is has a lot of stuff built into it, which is really cool, and it got me started really fast. But I am trying to teach myself OBS, which is not a lot of fun, but it will be. And so once I get everything built in my OBS platform, then I'll probably shift over to using that instead of the Twitch platform. So, but yeah, anyway, I right now I'm having to do things manually and switch back and forth, and that's why the sound's a little funky. Anyway, I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed, of course, and neither did Papa Sean, which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. I know who this is. It's the poor healer. Ah, thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. I do know you. You were over at Gridania in the inn there. My name's Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. Yeah, his name was Avery, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are. You see an adventurer's adventure, and spoke that he would be like you one day. Another Chad. We don't need another Chad. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, Of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avery once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first to ask you your name. It's Chad Fist, ma'am. Chad Fist, I shan't forget. Thank you, Chad Fist. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. If you're my healer, I don't know whether I want you in my group, lady. Sorry. Adventuring can be cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought I'd be a right pain in the arse looking after all of you. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. Ah, and that goes double for yours, Chad. Yes, you're double in my life. And what did you say? You want to know about the scions of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Chad, the scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Yes, please tell me. Okay, and we gotta keep going with this. We get a Vesper Bay letter. We get gauntlets we can't use. We get goatskin mitts that we can use, but they're worse than what we're currently wearing. We could get hard leather ring band, which is worse than what we have on. Or we can get bronze piece. Looks like a bronze piece. Okay. So you want to know more, then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on the other, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being old done. Okay. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some some of Erosia's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Eorzea. Individuals like you, Chad. Okay. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay out in western Thanalan. The place you've looking for is called the Waken Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Chad, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. Drop in and tell me how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right? Well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Okay. And now I got to remember, where is the pugilist? Oh, come on. Where's my... Did I go the wrong way again? I don't think so. It's right here, huh? The quicksand. I just came from here. Momodi's over there. No. Okay. I went out the wrong gate, obviously. Okay. No. Alchemist Chamber. Miners going... Gladiator Guild? No, I'm not a gladiator. Maybe I am. Okay. I know I'm not a gladiator. Yeah, because this is not the place. Yeah, no, definitely not. I'm lost. All right, out of here. Make my way out of the Coliseum, back to the steps. And it's another night of Chad being lost. I see Pugil. I was pretty close. Pugilist Guild. There we go. Oh. Whew. Okay, Hammond. Talk to me, old man. Hammond is in dire need of cheering up. I can get a goatskin jacket, which is exactly the same as what I've got on. I can get new fists, which would be better. Eye patch is the same. Arm guards are the same. Leg guards are the same. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's you, Chad. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to teach you. If I ever did at all, you're far better off training under Chuchuto. You'll find her over yonder. Just leave me be. Okay, fine. Okay, short stuff. Talk to me. I was so hopeful that seeing you improve in leaps and bounds would spur Master Haman out of his doldrums. It seems more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not so important as the manner in which you get there. In other words, if you were trained to train precisely as Master Hammond once did, overcome the self-same challenges that he did in his youth, dare say it, would stoke the fires of his fighting spirit. Listen well, Chad. Master once told me that he used to refine his combinations by provoking deadly creatures into unleashing their fury upon him. For this purpose, he often went to the southern part of Drybone to fight the hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck to stir the Violkin from their hives bear the marks of his fist. I want you to seek out those trees and do as Master Hammond did. Strike them with a boot-shine combo and fight the hornet clouds that emerge. Once you have felled enough of the creatures to collect 3 of their stingers, return here and present them to Master Hammond. That will remind him of his better days, I'm sure of it. Okay, so I gotta go beat up on some hornets. Okay, we'll go do that. And actually, I'm going to need to get to Drybone, so I'm going to teleport to Drybone. Maybe. No, I'm not. I gotta run. Oh no. Okay, so how far away is this? Blackbrush Station is the closest. All right, so we'll go to Blackbrush and then we'll run. Wow, I thought I had this one already, but I guess not. Okay, this way. I want to finish getting him up high enough that he can go and pick a guild to belong to. Then you can get his chocobo and start running or start riding everywhere. Oh, okay. I gotta run through the crowd of toads down here. They're pretty low level. I've already like beat up on them enough. They'll leave me alone. Run, 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 run. Alright, now I'm in dry bone. So I'll go over and get the, go touch a rock so I can transport here again. And then we'll go find the hornet's nest. Attune, attune, attune. Alright. That's done. Now I get to run through the desert. Okay, somewhere in here are the rocks. Ah, there we go. There's an indentation in the tree there. Okay, so I need to touch it. Use boot shine on the indentation and obtain hornet stingers from the cloud that appears. Okay. So target and 1, 2. Oh. Okay, so I got 1 stinger out of that. So if it goes the same way with each of these, do a boot shine, and now wait for those stingers to come up. I'll have to take down 2 of them. Click on the right thing, Jeff. I'm sitting there punching on the tree. It's like, no, 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 no. Don't need to do that. Okay, I got 2 stingers. 1 stinger left. A maddening buzzing fills your ear. Oh, hello. And I brought a... present the... Okay, so I did it all. I didn't know what that guy was trying to do. It's like, what are you up to? So now I can return to Ul'dah. And we'll turn this quest in, and then we'll go and go meet the Scions. Hammond, I got some stingers for you, old man. Balls, balls, these are hornet stingers. You trained as I once did out in the dry bone? Hey, those hornet clouds were pesky boogers. I fair lost count of the times they stung me, though I remember the places well enough. The pain was nigh unbearable, but I always stood my ground. Ah, the memories of my younger days can't come flooding back. What I wouldn't give to relive them. Chad, I want you to fight me, right here, right now. Make me remember what it's like to be young again, to have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Are you serious? Okay, I did that. Now what? Train with Hammond. If you are above the maximum, you'll be synced to level 24. I'm 26, so he's going to bring me down to 24. That's cool. Let's go, man. Ready or not, here I come. Yeah, okay, whatever. Dude! Now what? Do it again? Yes, it's starting to come back to me. Okay. You won't have it so easy this round, Chad. Sure. Oh, he's not going to die right away. Okay. No, I don't have any respect for the elderly. Oh. Yes, yes, my strength returns. Yeah, but not your brains. Okay, come on, let's go one more round. This dude's funny. Again. Twin snakes. Take that. Okay, so I'm going to clean him up. Ha ha ha, gods. I haven't felt this invigorated since forever. When I'm fighting you, it's as though I'm fighting my younger self. Mayhaps, there's still hope for these old bones. I'll make my comeback yet. See if I don't. Ha 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 ha. What are you doing, old man? Learning how to walk? Oh, these guys. Gasp. Euro. Wegfar Wide Axe. Well, he's a little bit more than Wide Axe. Ain't none called me that in ages. Nay, not since the day you defeated me on the Blood Sands. I gave up prize fighting after that for the humiliation, but it weren't long till I found a place in Alakran. Your boy Rurukuta works for me now. Imagine my surprise when I learned he used to train under the mighty Holy Fist. Yes, the little twerp. But Holy Fist isn't nothing but a name these days, so I'm told. How do you sleep at night knowing how flaccid you've become? That's a personal question, isn't it? Of course, if you've having trouble nodding off, you could always try a whiff of somnus. I'll even give you a complimentary sample, but like as not, a daughter an old sot like you won't even wake up again. Ha ha ha. Shut your mouth, Wigfar, or I'll shut it for you. Okay. Now, let's be civilized for a moment. Eh? We're old friends after all, and friends help each other out. You mentioned making a comeback just now. If you're serious about it, I'd be glad to lend a helping hand. By the way, Moat invading ye, how's about we have us a rematch? Of course, it'd take place in public, just like old times. Oh, and there should be fit and purse as well. Let's say the winner gets the pugilist guild. What? That's ridiculous. Master, you're not obligated to take him up on this. No, not only that, but she'll lose the guild. Ah, this might be little nursemaid. Rest assured, after I've taken over the guild, I'll keep her on as my personal assistant. Ha ha ha. Okay. What are you going to do, Haman? Do you really mean to fight him? Have no fear, Chuto. Master. Chad, I don't mean to put undue pressure on you, but you're going to. But the fate of the guild rests upon your shoulders. Nothing dramatic about that. I don't believe this. Okay. Listen to me, Chuchuto. I know I can do this. I just need Chad to keep getting stronger as he's been doing so far. Fighting him reminds me of who I used to be. I'm confident I can be that man again. The mannequin. He's going to be a mannequin. All right, gotta go talk to Hammond. What do you got in up your sleeve, dude? If you're feeling apprehensive about this rematch business, I don't blame you. I'm not blind to reality. If I were to face Wigfar as I am now, I'd be down for the count in a matter of heartbeats, if not lying dead in a pool of my own blood. But I am determined to win, and I can with your help. Your presence sets my my fighting spirit to raging, Chad. A raging Chad. So keep at your training. I promise to do the same. When you've grown stronger, return here, and we'll both continue our lessons. Okay. Oh, this was physical damage +5. I think. Let me see. Item comparison. 19. Delayed. Yeah. Okay. So we'll get that. Oh, we got that anyway. But what else? I don't think any of these are any good. They're the same. So there we go. And equip and reset, and there we go. Should I go talk to the other folks, or should I go beat on folks here? Hammond appears to be in a high spirit. Oh, we got even better stuff. Ooh, all kinds of good stuff. Can I take this? Yes, I can. All right. Ha ha ha, I swear each time I see you, you remind me more and more of my younger self. At this rate, you're like to transform into a handsome devil before the moon's over. Now then, I believe you're here to learn. Unfortunately, I'm in no condition to teach. This is rather embarrassing to admit, but in my eagerness to prepare for the big rematch, I've overtrained and thrown my back out. Ugh. I tell you, old age is hell's. You ain't kidding, guy. I fear Chichuto will have to tend to you in my stead. All right, so back over to Chichuto. It seems the prospect of facing his old rival has lit a veritable fire under Master Hamon's backside. I am so relieved to see that he has a purpose again. The trick now is to keep a lid on his zeal lest he injure himself. But let us speak of your lesson. When you are ready, come and meet me at the Little Alamigo. I have challenge in mind that you are certain to find stimulating. Okay, where is the little Alamigo? It is unattuned. So we gotta go run, 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 run again. Okay. Well, we're running all over the place tonight, so that's just the way it is. All right, so I'm just going to run all the way around to the other side of Ulda and exit over there. Steps of fall through the marketplace. Stop running into poles, Chad. The Gate of Foul. Now, I could have gone and used my teleport, right? Well, if I'm inside, I could have. All right. Well, that's okay. Got to go over to little Alamigo. Run, 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 run. Run a little faster, Chad. Scenic country. And we got cactus all over the place. It just kind of like, hello. They're all waving. Hi. Little Alamigo. So it looks like well, let's get attuned here first. Oh, I don't want to go that way because that's a long fall. Actually, it's not a fall. Now I remember about this place. There's water. Okay. Attuning. And this is on multiple levels again, so I need to find out how to get up. There we go. Up. Is this the up I want to take? And back around. Not that way. Oh. All right, where is she? Not that way. Interesting. What'd you do tonight? Well, I watched some guy run around and get lost inside of a cave. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, we've already been that way. And I know it's not that direction. Is it this way? Thought we had been this way too. Come back around the same way we came in. It might be up above the cave. Yeah, it's not a way out. Looks like one, but it isn't. Okay, this is the way out, and then maybe I have to go up to the top level. Ah. There she is. Chuchuto. I've been waiting for you, Chad. Today, your training will be to prepare for Master Hammond's training. I bought with me a set of striking dummies, and I want you to deploy them at certain something. Lest you think this task is a drudgery, the locations are rife with peril. Your skills will most certainly be put to the test. By way of advice, if you must approach dangerous fiends, lightness of foot is your greatest ally. Off you go now, Chad. Go set up those striking dummies. I shall await your return. It looks like there's four striking dummies, okay? And let's see. Starcross Rivals. It looks like we're going to go down into... Do we go in? Yeah, I guess we go in. Oh, look. Been here before. All right, destination 1. Striking dummy. Use. So let's deploy the dummy. All right, it looks like we're going to go back. And go out. Up. Go up. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, we don't go up because that's the end of that. All right, so we go back down. I go back down. Ring around the rosy. Where's the exit? There it is. Get me out of this cave. All right, we're going to go straight across. There's one over here that we need to deploy, so we're going to do that. Some of these dudes might get in our face. And then again, I'm a little higher, so maybe they won't. Oh, no, they're going to. Fallen soldier. I fallen soldier. I gotta go around all these guys. Let's see if I can get... There's a couple dudes in here I don't want to mess with, but let's see if I can go this way. Deploy the next dummy. Yay, dummy 2 down. Alright, I need to get out of here without getting crushed. Wonder where the next group is. Oh, we gotta go by these guys. There's a seer. We'll have to take him out. Hi. Go up and above around the seer there. If you don't have to fight them, works for me. I got a chain bonus. Got to keep it going. I got to go beat on some stuff real fast here. 30 seconds left. Got 2 of those sand skins up there. I don't want to set them off. 20 seconds left. Maybe I can get this guy. All right, where? It's my hairbrush. Up here in the hills, between the rocks. Do I walk up the rock here and go up, through, and over? Nope. Opal farm. It's not gonna work. Oh, it must be. I must have to go all the way around. So there is a location in World of Warcraft that this reminds me of a lot. It's the Barrens. The only difference between this area and the Barrens is that we don't have Chuck Norris jokes in the chat all the time. Okay, there's some higher level guys here. How about one at a time? Can I take one at a time? Probably. Yeah, the fire dancer is going to ignore me. Knuckle Dancer, he got his game on, man. He came back and he actually added some health in there. That was cool. All right, according to this, there should be... What I'm looking for should be over here somewhere. Well, we got another knucklehead. Ah, someone else came. Fire dancer? Yeah. Get rid of this guy first. Come on. Okay, he's gone. Ah. Arm of the Destroyer. Except I'm going to get destroyed here if I don't, like, turn this guy off. Oof. Looks like I got one more. See, the problem is I don't know whether this is the right way to go in order to get to where I need to be. Yeah, he healed himself. He added about 20% health. Ah, okay. Second wind. There we go. And now I'm going to get the fire dancer too. Oh, he got me. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back there. Okay. Yes, I know. Dearly beloved. He's dead, Jim. But this time I can like go over to Little Malago. A la Migo. A la Migo. I still don't know where those things actually are. Let's see. So it certainly looks like you get there this way. And we gotta go beat on one of these guys over here. Okay. Let's get this one over here first, because it looks like you can go back end from there. That probably would have been a better plan to begin with. It's a sandstone something, and he's like three levels above me. That's why they said, yeah, you probably shouldn't stand around and let him beat on you. But looks like I'm going to have to get into it with one of them. Well, this ought to be good. Oh, he's going down pretty good. Hopefully, now if he doesn't heal himself, we'll be okay. Yeah, that was actually not bad. He just crumbles. BB Moo. Wonder what BB Moo's up to. What's up, dude? Welcome to the sunken temple of Karn, or what remains of it at least, used by the ancient Beleldians as a place to worship the sun goddess. Azima, much about the temple's history remains shrouded in mystery. Of course it is. Okay. While I was chatting, got another one of those golems running around. But we'll set up the striking dummy and then try to figure out where the last one is. So it looks like if I get out of here and turn to the right, I should be able to make my way over to this location via the back door. Let's see if that actually works. we're going to go around. Sprint. Didn't we try this? Oh, I didn't go by there. Let's see if I can get through here. Yes, I can. Oh, and we got these guys again. All right, so let's go take out. Got him. This is back where we were. So where is this location? Ah. Is it back in here? Very well could be. Yep. Oh, goodness. We got all kinds of guys. Insta-death. Yes, it appears to be insta-death. Okay. But I got to go through there in order to get... All right. Let's take out... Maybe I don't even have to hit these guys. Or no, they're going to come after me anyway, aren't they? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm going to try to ignore this one and see what happens. Oh, no, he's going to come after me, of course. Okay. Up the hill, because the destination is over there. I got one more guy to get through. Got him. Oh, got one more fire dancer over here. Let's see if I can. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to die, probably. Do I have another person behind me? No, just one. What happened to you? Oh, I fell down a hole. That was stupid. Okay, so I need to crawl back up. Where am I now? This way? Go back up. Yep. Got all those guys over there. But they're not. Oh, just one of them. No. Luckily, just one. Don't hit any AoE. I'll be fine. Cool. Voila. Report to Cho Cho Where is she? Oh, she's back. Oh, I'll go. Okay, so we're gonna go back there and not have to run through everybody. Yay! I don't want to be in a fate. So my guess is she's right outside the door here. I hope. There she is. All right, duty calls commence battle for star-crossed rivals. Oh, okay. They're going to boost me 3 levels. You know, I should have probably have gone and talked to the Scions first. But that's okay. No, this punk. What are you doing here? The adventure is a negative influence on Master Ham, and I'm going to see it that he never bothers him again. And he brought dogs. What are you talking about? Chad's the best thing that's happened to Master in years. If you want a piece of him, you'll need to deal with me too. Where are all these things coming from? We've got bloodhounds. More bloodhounds. It's got to be an end to the bloodhounds here. More ads. Wow. Why Rurukuta? Why are you so bent on bringing down Master Hammond and seeing the guild in ruins? You have it all wrong. I'm doing this for the Master's own sake. It's true I left the guild for the shock of seeing Master in that pathetic state, and it's true I got involved with some unsavory types. But where else was I supposed to go? Me, a refugee without a guild to his name. But for all the ungrateful things I've done, I've never forgotten how Master Hammond took me in and instructed me in the ways of the fist. This is why I want to want him to give up this foolish notion of phasing Wegfar. You don't know that man like I do, Chuchuto. Should this fight come to pass, I fear Master won't walk away with his life. It doesn't matter that Master has grown weak and feeble. I just want him to live, even if it means having him swallow his pride. Oh, Ruruko, too. Why didn't you just say so? Because you wanted to beat up on him. But now that I know your mind, I can say with confidence that you have no cause to fear. Chad's not the plague that you think he is. It's his will to succeed that's inspiring Master to regain his former strength. And when the day of the rematch finally comes, I've no doubt he will wallop that odious Wegfar into the seventh hell and back. Oh, gee, thanks. Okay. I pray you're right, but whatever happens, know that I cannot help you, not where I am. Chuchuto, Chad, I leave Master Hammond in your care. Well, thank you. Gods, that felt liberating. Trading blows with Ruru Koto and learning his true agenda, a great burden has been lifted off my chest. Let us return to the guild, Chad. You've had your training, and now it's time for Master Hammond's. Very well. And it's back to Ulda. And for all of that, Chad's still 26. He hasn't leveled yet. All right, back to the Pugilist Guild. It's over here. Hammond. Welcome back, Chad. I'm told you've kindly set up some dummies for me. But gods, man, did you have to put them in such dangerous places? To make matters worse, Chuchuto's hidden my grog and says I won't see a drop of it till I'm finished training. How the hell am I supposed to loosen my phlegm now? That girl will make a fine guild master when the time comes. I heard about Rurukoto as well, of course. For all his shortcomings, the boy has a good heart. But while his concern is touching, I won't run from Wegfar. Not today, and not ever. On that note, I had best get ready for my little jaunt to Little Alamego. If I can't face down a few mindless beasts, I'm in no shape to challenge Wegfar. Don't slack off, Chad, or I'll leave you in my dusty wake. Okay, there was some stuff here. Let's see. This is a +6, +12 for the shirt, +9 for the gloves, +12 for the pants, +9 for the bandana. Okay, so what can I use here? +12, +12. So pants or shirt. What's it look like? Ew. That's relatively ugly. How about the pants? What do the pants look like? Well, I may be able to get away with those underneath the current outfit. Well, okay, I'll take it. And now I level. So let's see. Equip the pants. Eesh, clash. Okay, everything's been equipped. Got new fists. Okay, and I can't do any more in here. So now it's off to the Waking Sands. And I've got a few minutes. No, teleport. Horizon. So we're going to go to Horizon because you have to run from Horizon over to the Waking Sands. Or you can take a chocobo, but it's easier and money saving to just run. But first I'll hit up a merchant and mender and tell him, can you mend me? Repair gear. Oh, 31 gil. Ha! Wow. Okay, I got beat up there. Either that or it's been a while since I actually repaired. Oh, I've got a couple of those, or at least one of those things I can turn in, huh? I can turn that in. Nope. I need to talk to her first. Purchase weapons. Sure. Sell. All right, now I got some gil back. That's what I wanted. I think we're okay. I gotta start cleaning out my bag, but I have no idea what stuff is like materials for making things, and I have to figure out what this guy's professions are going to be too. All right, so before Thursday's episode, I'm going to do some homework for Chad and come up with what his other profession jobs are going to be. And if we've got time after getting through this new stuff here that we're coming up on, then we'll go and get him trained. I know that I did some training on cooking, and that's actually kind of fun. Now, what I found is useful is when you do have your professions and you go to one of the grand companies, which are the guilds that you belong to, one of the three, then you can use your professions in order to get the currency that you need in order to buy stuff from the grand company. So that's good. That's good to know. My other character is fishing and cooking and woodworking, and I haven't leveled the woodworking high enough to be able to do anything with that, but the cooking I definitely have. So, deep in the forest of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, Tataru, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Shock. Ah! Cough. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Sorry, lady. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... I'm Chad. Here at the behest of the Thancred. Yeah. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Chad. Chad Fist. There. Chad Fist. Ah, there you are. I bid you welcome to the Walking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Taturo, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. All right. And this is... I don't think... This is not a sanctuary. Let's see, I need to, get in the Walking Sands. That's not a sanctuary either. Huh. I can't get any rested XP. Not here, anyway. I take it that you're Chad Fist. Taturo sent word that you had arrived. Yes, that is me. Lady Menphilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Okay, Vesper Bay, Atherite tickets. Instant transportation to Vesper Bay. That's good to know. Gloves, mitts, rings. I guess we're taking bronze pieces. Thank you. No, that armor was high enough.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Yes, she talks.
Well met, friend. My name is Minthelia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
Hey, Thancred.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Yes, I faint all the
Have you
time.
ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
Yeah, but it takes about 4 fingers of tequila to get there.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent.
Oh,
Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employee retainers, for example, are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. I'm going to have to look into that too. So, retainers, professions. The papers you requested, milady. They're all crumpled up in my hand. Oh, she signs them with a quill. Gives them back. Thank you, Totoro. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you're entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. Mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that is a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Okay, hiring a retainer. Let's read this. It says, there are helpful NPCs who can be hired by players to carry out such tasks as storing excess guild and gear, or selling unwanted items on the markets. They may also be sent afield on adventures. A contracted service can be drafted by Fried Wib in Lima Lominsa, Parnell in Gridania, or Chachabi in Oldo, Perniga in Ishgard, or Kazashi in Kugain. So none of my higher level, well, my higher level character has been to Ishgard, but not to Kugain yet. So I'm guessing that I can, well, I'm going to do it in Ul'dah, obviously. Okay, good to know. Okay, so this is all we're going to do tonight because I'm going to turn into a pumpkin very rapidly here. And I want to thank everyone for joining me this evening. And Chad Fiss is happy you came along for the ride. He got a little bit more training in the pugilist, although he didn't get any new traits to add to his ever-expanding kicking and beating on things. But he did push both of those storylines a little bit further down the road, and hopefully we'll be able to get a little further, and pretty soon we'll be able to get a chocobo for Chad, so he doesn't have to like run everywhere. That's kind of the goal. So next time, I will be exploring retainers and professions, and we'll be continuing on our conversation with Minfilia. So we'll do that on Thursday. Same time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you liked what I did, be sure and throw in a like and follow. And you can find my social media information listed on my profile. So go ahead and be sure and send me a note. If you have any ideas for improving or want to give me some critical advice, I'm certainly open to hearing what you have to say, because I'm a noob, and I'll always be a noob, and I'm a horrible player, and it's like I'm just doing this for fun and games. So, and I enjoy doing this, and I'd like to hear what other people have to say about things. So with that, I bid you adieu, and until next time, good morning.